Good morning, everybody. So today we are going to be talking about mindset. Specifically, do we sell pharmacy or do we own our own beauty and wellness boutiques? And there is a difference, and it's a difference in how we present it. So I want you to think about this. Are you just selling products or do you have a boutique? So sit in that for a second. When you see yourself as a seller, you hesitate. When you see yourself as a boutique owner, you invite. So that is the shift that I would like us to work with today. Your seller mindset sounds like, I don't want to bother people. I hope they will buy. What if they say no? I don't want to sound too pushy. I'm just sharing a link. Seller energy feels nervous, apologetic, small, and transactionally focused. A boutique owner mindset sounds like, I've curated something special. I have solutions. I serve women. I help people feel confident. I carry products that I personally stand behind. Boutique owner energy feels confident, inviting, professional, service focused, and abundant. A boutique owner doesn't chase people in the parking lot begging for them to buy mascara. A boutique owner opens the door, creates an experience, and says, welcome in. Let me know how I can help you. That is a completely different frequency. So
Makes so
you can
much
make
sense.
that personal. If anybody has any questions, just let me know.
Oh no, you're
I
speaking to me.
I'm speaking to you.
Yes, man. I'm listening 100%.
When you stop seeing yourself as someone trying to sell pharmacy and start seeing yourself as the owner of a beauty and wellness boutique, everything changes. Your posture will change, your language is going to change, and your confidence is going to shift. That kind of vulnerability will build trust. So, we're going to do an identity shift exercise. If you owned a physical boutique in your town, how would you dress? How would you greet your customers? How would you talk about your products? Would you apologize for your prices? So I want you to answer that in the chat. Like I really want you to like do this as an exercise. So I'm going to take two
Oh,
minutes and let you guys actually think about that. So again, how would you dress? How would
very
you greet your
professional. I
customers?
had
Can I add something to you, Tanya?
very
Of
professional.
course.
Last night, Stormy said she challenged us this week to look cute every day. So this ties right into what Tanya just said. So
Right.
she said every day just look cute. She said she don't care where you're going. Put your makeup on, put your nice clothes, your good clothes, the church clothes, your good clothes on. And she said every day to this week be cute. She
Okay.
said that's one of the challenges she did last night.
I absolutely I put on a face. I
Hmm.
put on some jewelry. I put on the boutique owner personality, the persona, right? Like even though I'm sitting in my house, I'm wearing a cute dress. I got deodorant and perfume on. I got lipstick on. Right?
That
No,
part.
it and it builds a habit. One of the things that I really want to
Exactly.
talk about here, like I'm going to take a moment while we're working on this, is first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna put those questions in the chat so I don't have to
Yep.
keep
And
repeating
I
them.
literally just had this conversation with my client yesterday. And I just told her, I said, I said, I've been through this whole transformation over the last year where I'm a boss. I need to act like a boss, dress like a boss. I've been getting my hair done, my nails done. I'm making sure my lashes stay on. I'm like, I have to portray what I keep telling people that I am. I said, I used to
Yes.
run around in, just sweatpants and a t-shirt all the time. And I'm telling everybody, oh, I run three businesses and da 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 da. And they're looking at you like, yeah,
Like you're a hobo, right?
yep,
You look like a
that part. You look
hobo.
homeless, bitch. Please. But when I
And
stand up
people
and yeah, you
people who
portray.
look put together feel put together
Right. And people are
and
more apt
are
to believe
paid
you
like they're
are
put
put together.
together.
Exactly. They're more
Because
apt
if
to
you look
believe
at
you're
the
put together.
statistics actually prove that women who dress the part, including makeup and hair, get paid more than women who do not.
Exactly.
As dumb as
Exactly.
that is, but it does actually tie into your personal confidence. So elevating your look when you run to the grocery store, when you do an errand, when you do a video call, when you do a training, when you do anything that is outside,
When you're in the public eye.
when you are presenting as a beauty and wellness boutique owner,
Nerd, right.
you need to look like a wellness and beauty boutique owner,
Right.
not a hobo, right?
Exactly.
And when you start doing that, you start to feel like a
Exactly.
boutique owner instead
Right.
of somebody who's pushing pharmacy products, right?
Exactly.
So I am not just selling, I am building a boutique. I serve, I
Okay, you need
invite,
to stop
I
now.
lead.
I am in a meeting. Please stop.
So today we're going to combine the boutique owner mindset with some confidence scripts and emotional mastery. It's not about pressure, it's about posture. This opening is powerful because it shifts your identity, which helps you change your behaviors. It removes desperation because people can smell desperation.
And can.
It installs ownership and it aligns with a leader's message, right? Like we are leaders as boutique owners. We are business owners, but we are also leaders because we plan on building empires. And in order to build empires, we have to look like empresses. Like there's no, and act like it, dress like it. Exactly, exactly. Um, and it supports your bigger mission of building confident women,
Right.
right? Because not only are you helping others when you do that, it does help you. So it's a symbiotic relationship. Dr. Wellington talks an awful lot about the law of reciprocity, right? So when you're helping others, it does help you. There is a give and take.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. So sellers wait for people to buy. A boutique owner creates an experience, right? There's oh God, what did she say? Somebody help me with Maya Angelou's quote. People don't remember what you said to them.
What you say, people don't remember what you do. People, the last line that I always remember, people remember how they make you feel.
Yes, exactly. So how you treat people is how they're going to remember you. So you
Right.
want to keep that in mind. So that is the boutique owner mindset, right?
Right.
Boutiques are like envision what your boutique looks like. Like take a second and actually think about what your boutique looks like. Elegance, right? Like when you hear the word boutique, you think of unique, custom, you think of experiential. You don't think
Right.
of it's not Walmart,
Right.
right?
Right. It's an
Like you're going
experience when
into
you go
like
into a boutique.
right, you're going into Coach or Louboutin or Hermes. You're not
Right.
going into Target or Target,
Right.
right? Like so a boutique, like how does your boutique feel? How does your boutique smell, right?
Right.
Because that's part of the experience.
Right.
Do
Right.
you do
What is
you
your
have
ambiance?
exactly, exactly. And how are you presenting? Are you presenting like the person that owns that?
Right. Do you match the
So,
vibe of your boutique?
exactly, precisely. So, you need to be in alignment with that because if you are not in alignment with that, that's
Right.
going to make a difference.
Right.
Okay. We are curating products intentionally. We're recommending solutions confidently because we are a product of our product. We know what the lip oil feels like on our lips. We know how it smells, and we know how it hydrates our lips because we have them and we're using them. We know that the the shea and almond hand cream smells like shea butter and it smells like almonds. We know the royal cherry smells like cherries because we have them. They're in our pocketbook. We use these products, right? We know how the shampoo affects our hair. We know how awesome the eyeliner is because we use it. So we can recommend our products based on what our customers are having concerns about. So if somebody comes in with concerns about acne and combination skin, we can confidently say we have this amazing tea tree line that helps with combination skin and it helps with acne and other skin issues. So we know
Right.
what our product lines are and those solutions, so we can recommend them effortlessly. We can educate our customers with care because we know.
Right.
We're professional and we invite in consistently. We don't beg, we don't chase, we don't apologize, we don't discount ourselves emotionally. We're not desperate. We are selective and we are confident. When you believe you are just a seller, you focus on whether someone will buy. When you believe as you are a boutique owner, you focus on whether someone is a good fit. That shift removes fear, scarcity, and rejection sensitivity because you're not convincing, you're curating.
Right. It's like if they're a good fit for you instead of you being a good fit for them.
Well, so like you want the individual that you're helping to find the right products for them.
Right.
Go ahead, Pebbles. What's your question, honey?
Yeah, unmute.
Does she need help with the unmuting?
I don't know. She turned her camera off,
Excuse
so
me.
she might have not purposely hit the hand.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe she doesn't know she's got her hand up. Okay.
Probably don't.
So confidence comes from identity, not experience. So one of the things that's super important that I realized earlier on is when you decide who you want to be, you write down who that is and what their qualities are so that you can become that person. And so that's what I'm talking about by your identity. So we're building ourselves as boutique owners, right? Boutique, unique, uh elegant, right? So but if your boutique is a wellness boutique specifically, then workout gear is appropriate for you, right? Like, so
Right.
where you, if you're doing specifically fragrance, then every time you leave that house, you should have three fragrances in your pocketbook, right? And you should smell on point. So think about the type of boutique that you want to curate and then become that business owner, become that boutique owner.
So basically, what you specialize in, what's your, I try to teach the girls what they know they're going to use. Um,
Yes.
to
Exactly.
be experts at that. Just to be experts at that, because if they're my thing is passion. I'm only going to push what I'm passionate about. Um,
Absolutely.
if I know that, um, and that's because of my religion and everything. There's certain things I don't do. I'm not going to wear a lot of makeup. I'm not gonna sit there and do a makeup class on myself because I don't like makeup. I told y'all the story how they held me down at my wedding to make up my face.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's probably
Ex
breaking up.
Precisely, Pebbles. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you want to, honestly, you really want to think about the hero products that your boutique specializes in, right?
Right.
So if you are doing wellness and it's a focus on fitness, then you are absolutely going to focus on the Nutrish Plus line, which is the
Right.
creatine and the pre-workout, right? Um, so you want to make sure that you are aligning yourself with that look. Are you eating correctly? Are you presenting correctly when you walk out of the house as a wellness expert? Like it's we are works in progress. So like if you're chonky like me, you can still be a wellness expert, but you have to be continually working on your wellness in order to do that. Claudia, you have a question?
Hold on. Okay. Yes, because you had mentioned about the perfume, right? And it triggered my brain cell just now. So, so okay, the perfumes. I'm sitting here gearing towards selling the perfumes, as making it one of my niches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put it into the little atomizer because I'm like, oh, I think this can work. You see my text I had said earlier. We can broke it down how you can make 5,000 in a month, right?
I,
But
I I missed that one, but I'll go take a look for it later.
oh
Yes.
yeah, right. So anyway, so my issue is I lost my sense of smell, so I cannot smell none of the perfume and everything. So I use other people and ask them, multiple people. Well, how did this smell? What do you think? In all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, the other day I was prepping my atomizer to put all the put perfumes in these atomizer to prepare them to sell. And one of the things I am allergic to perfumes and cologne. That's why I don't usually wear them. But this day, when I was putting those perfumes in those atomizer, I didn't get a sneeze, a itch, a watering eyes, or none of that kind of stuff. But with that says, with my storyline I just told you, how do I don't know, how do I, communicate with the customers, and I cannot smell or anything. I'm just going by other people's what they say.
Oh, this is so easy, Sadia.
Okay.
This is so easy. You're going to ask them what type of fragrances they like, and then
Mm-hmm.
you are going to become an expert on the top, heart, and bottom notes of each fragrance so that you can customize that, right? So, for example, let me pull it up real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it?
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna pull up the fragrance. Okay. So right now they are talking about the fact that Hera smells like Dubai scents, right? So you're going to talk about the fact that the base of Hera is amber, tonka, and musks, and that's going to give you your oud flavor, right? Your top notes of currant, mandarin, and neroli, and with your heart notes of jasmine, orange blossom, and some woody notes. So some people really prefer florals. Some
Mm-hmm.
people prefer things that smell like dirt. And some people prefer things that smell like food, right? So you're going to talk to them about what their preferences are. There are a lot of people out there that are allergic to floral perfume, right? And they would prefer something that's more woodsy, earthy, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And notes of mandarin, right? So this has a bunch of all of that, but letting them smell based on what you've asked them what they prefer, right? Like, I'm not a big perfume girly, but I love all of these. I'm allergic to a lot of things, and I'm still able to wear these, but I can only put on one at a time. And I look at the notes like this. So, with that, just going to keep looking at the notes. So, let's look at Reina for a quick second. What's in Reina? We've got this is a floral. So floral. So for people who tell you that they're interested in florals, Reina is going to be one of the top ones that you recommend. This is the date night perfume. This is the sultry, elegant woman perfume. So you're going to poll your audience. Can you tell me what about this perfume you think is amazing? And let them tell you what your selling points are going to be.
Okay.
Does that help?
Oh yeah, because I'm like, I got this big old plan. I'm about to make five
Bank?
thousand a month for these perfumes here. I just need to make sure I have, cross my T, dot my I's when I do go out there and do it.
Yes. So correct, Rhonda. Product knowledge is key. But as a boutique owner, you should know what your products are.
Correct.
You absolutely should know what your products are. And Jennifer, exactly, wearing the right fragrances around the right people because of their sensitivities, right? That's going to make you an expert, Sadia. So you can talk to your customers about the fact that you can't smell it and let them tell you what the experience with the fragrance is.
Okay.
And then you can use their stories as your selling points.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because what I've been doing is I had took all my perfumes that I had and I had different people and I said, I need you to rate this and also to tell me what it smelled like, what it make you feel and everything. Then I went to the next person and get their opinion because I didn't want to use just one person. I just used a variety of different people because everybody have their own opinions and everything. So I had to do that.
exactly. Exactly. So Rhonda also didn't see that post. So if you could repost that in our group, I'd love to see it because I don't remember
Oh,
seeing it.
okay.
So think about what the name of your boutique is. Have you named your boutique? I know some of us have done that, some of us haven't.
Yes. Mine's is Serenity Skin and Wellness.
There you go. Absolutely. What's everybody else's? I want to take a minute. If you have named your boutique, what is it named? And why did you name it that? Anybody else want to share? All right. You have to think about it. That's fine. The name of mine is Power Pantaloons, and it has everything to do with visualizing Wonder Woman's underwear every day that I was going through my chemotherapy to set my mindset correct. Yes, I know. Dee's closet. Dee, you're adorable. So, who is your ideal customer? Go ahead, an idea.
Well, y'all know everything I do is Platinum Storm, so I just need a ending. So, like
Boutique.
yeah, I would just do Platinum Storm Boutique. It was, yeah, Platinum Storm. I'm gonna tell y'all what Platinum Storm is real quick. It's not long. Platinum is the most precious metal, most expensive metal. And then Storm is my favorite X-Men character because she can control the weather. So it's all about luxury and control and being whoever you are as a woman, like being a strong, powerful woman. So that's what everything I do is Platinum Storm.
It makes sense. It makes absolute sense. So Ideal customer. You want to be very specific. How old are they? What is their lifestyle? What are their pain points? What do they desire? You want to have your three hero products. You really need to focus on what those hero products are. And with Saudia, perfumes is it, right? So that the whole line, all nine of them, that's one of her hero products. She can focus on a couple others if she wants, but with a range of products being her hero product, she should just focus on that one and make a run for it. These are the products that you're going to talk about daily. You're going to master. You're going to become an expert on the products, the ingredients in the products, who they help, why they help those people. You're going to be using it personally so that you can recommend confidently. So the example here is the boutique name is Glow and Thrive Beauty Company. The ideal customer is busy woman 40 plus who want energy, glow, and simple routines. And the hero products for this boutique would be Radiant Mind Gummies, the Lippy Oils, and the Absolute Super Elixir. Okay, so when you try to sell 50 or 500 products, it can be very overwhelming. When you master 3 to 5 hero products, you feel powerful, you feel confident, and that clarity is going to build your confidence. It's going to build your consistency, and consistency will build your income. Okay. Who wants to talk about their hero products? Anyone?
My hero product is Aloe Glow and
Okay.
chicory coffee with collagen.
All right.
Those are my hero products. I swear by them till the day I die. I swear by
Absolutely. Like Aloe Glow is one of my hero products as well because it helps everything on the inside, but
everything.
it helps the outside too because
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in many years over here. I'm on many seasons
Yes,
and
ma'am. Aren't we both?
it really is helping the fine lines actually fade away. So I get that. Okay.
My hero product is the chocolate collagen with the mushroom coffee because it keeps my appetite down. And then recharge. I do the whole morning glow, the recharge, the hydro drops, the L-carnitine, and I personally have to limit my aloe glow. So I don't do aloe glow every day. Um, that's just me. I don't like to keep running to the bathroom all day. And so I I stagger my aloe glow. I probably should take it every day, but because of lifestyle, I don't. So, but my mushroom coffee and all that other stuff helps. But recharge is my number one. Like it helps me get through the day. It does not give me the jitters. I don't crash. I am just simply awake, and it's a lovely feeling to just be awake, not tired, not sluggish, and it helps boost like depression and self-esteem and just how we were talking about the makeup and putting on clothes makes you feel good. Being awake makes you feel good. So I
Yes.
recommend recharge. Now don't take recharge too close to your bedtime because you're gonna be sitting there picking up the phone, playing little games, and you be like, why am I not asleep? So but otherwise, yeah, it's the ultimate. When I'm feeling down, I get some recharge, and regardless of what's happening around me or to me, I feel so much better just and more in control just being awake.
Fantastic.
That's my
Thank you.
hero.
Sadia?
Okay. Okay. So I'm like Nadia. So mine's is the Alleglow, but I found I was doing some experiments with it because I was like, oh gosh, going to the restroom with it. So I found that it was some of my eating habits that I had. So I had to adjust what I eat and everything
Yes.
to stabilize myself and stuff. So for example, if I go and eat some crazy stuff, just I just go out the blue eating some crazy stuff, say some fries or something, right? Yeah, that allergo gonna work instantly. I'm like, oh my God, Sadi, you should not have done that. So, but I love my allergo, so now I take it every morning with my little mocktail and stuff. And then I have multiple. And then the other one is the recharge. So the recharge, I was doing just one, which was cool. I would do it first thing in the morning because I'm working. I'm at work right now. Don't tell nobody.
We
So
we
I'm
won't.
good thing I work from home. But anyway, I was I took the recharge and my day was going really good. But then I started getting into some really strenuous work. My work is very tedious and everything. I can't tell you what I do. I work for the government. But the thing is, I said, you know what? Let me up my dosage to two recharge. Baby, let me tell you. I was running all over the place, just hitting the walls, and then in the middle, going at the blue start. I said, "Let me back in this right here." I was just doing a whole lot of stuff there with the recharge, but I still would take the two, but I don't do it every on a constant basis. And then my third one is the elixir. To me, the elixir, I call it the crack in the bottle. I love that elixir. I wish they had a big old barrel and I just soak in that stuff. And that was it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Tony. Okay. Anybody else want to share their three or four? Four scoops. That's Nadia, that's a lot of recharge. Recharge is amazing. I call Aloe Glow and Go because it definitely does that. Where was I gonna go next? Okay. So you're not random, you're not desperate, you're not trying this out. You are building a boutique, and boutiques operate with professionalism. So, next week we're going to talk about scripts because it's a lot and we don't have a lot of time left in today's call. Does anybody have any questions? It can be on the back office. It could be about stuff that we covered today. It could be about anything that you're experiencing in your business that you need help overcoming. One of the things that I do want to point out about everything that we talked about here, even though we are all selling the same 500 plus products, right? We are all focused on different things. So our boutiques are very specialized, very niche, and very personalized. So we're not really competing with each other. We're really not. We are collaborating with each other. No questions? Any comments?
Okay, I have a comment to
Go
make.
ahead, Jen.
Shameless plug. As you all know, I do the digital marketing thing and I create GPTs. For those of you that don't know, I create custom GPTs. So, if you all are having difficulty coming up with like ideas for scripts that you need or content or any of that for your pharmacy or for your other businesses, please contact me, DM me, hit up me, and I will take care of that problem for you Normally I charge, but because we are all family, I will do that for you free of charge. But do not tell anybody outside of pharmacy that I did not charge you because I will be very upset with you. That's my money.
Well, keep
That's
it
very
within
generous of
quiet
you.
storm. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Just.
Yeah,
But
keep it
hit me
within
up.
quiet storm, and that way. But yeah, Jen is the GPT queen, so it is awesome. She's awesome. So yeah, hit her up, and
Yeah,
she's offering it free. This is a lot of things that we do. If you can give her something, give her something. Give her a donation or
I'm not gonna
anything
ask
because
that, but okay.
she's not gonna ask. That's why I'm talking.
I'm setting up.
Not gonna ask. But I'm telling you, we life is life, and if we are able to give, and the more you will receive, So she's not going to ask. So if you send her $1, $2, $5, she will say thank you. But just know we're all in business, so we need to support each other. If you really just don't have it, then don't worry. Don't worry. Don't still ask for her help. But I did want to put that out there. Just keep it within quiet storm. Um, and stuff like that. But as far as spreading the word, just like how Dory sent us the TikTok lady, and then she negotiated us a price. You know what I'm saying? And helped her expand her business. So now her pharmacy businesses. So I think we should just share, share, share. On my other note, I wanted to say is I love everybody, and I was realizing that I don't have a fear of going live. I don't have a fear of speaking and using the 3 foot rule, but many people do. So, what I'm offering to you, if you need a live buddy, a tag team buddy, somebody I'm mostly online all day. Let me know. I'll go live. I'll talk to them. I mean, I'll get you to talking, and you'll forget that you're live.
Me too.
Oh, so just hit me up. Let me know if I mean that is a real fear. And I was telling Tanya earlier, I've never felt for me when I do that, I have to conquer it and eliminate it. But that's not easy for everybody. So I want to support you as if you need somebody to say, hey, push that button, push that button. Nothing has to be perfect. Like I used to go live the first
Okay,
time.
Nadia, I'm gonna be calling you later. So
That's
you saying
fine. I
that
don't
I'm gonna
have
be
a
calling
problem.
you?
The first time I went live, my daughter was 8. I put her on a stool in front of the door. I hung a curtain over the door, and I put her and I said, hold the product. I'm going to hold the phone, and I'm going to talk, and you hold the product. And the two of us, boy, it was a hot mess. But then people started buying, and I was able to buy a tripod. And so then we did the tripod, and I still was in the little corner. Everybody thinks you got to have this fantabulous room. No, it's a corner. The live screen is literally this much of like you see Jen. If you see Jen, that's how much the live show. It don't show like all of what I got on my screen. It don't show all that stuff. It's a corner. So I don't care if your house falling apart, tore up, get a corner in the corner of the room and push that button, and people will start talking to you. They don't care. They really don't. And then if you're afraid of talking to people, talk to yourself. You can't see nobody in that camera but yourself. So talk to yourself like you do in the mirror when you getting dressed, washing your face. Talk to that mirror. So just hit me up if you want me to push the live button with you. Let me know. I have pretty much flexible schedule. So I'm gonna shut up and let Sadia go.
That is so awesome. So I want to piggyback on the live there. Okay, so and I hope those who is still feel uncomfortable of going live. So I am a introvert. I am the biggest introvert. I think I'm one of those people, be the last person who would go live. That's just how I feel, because for I don't know why I'm so scared, and I have that fear to go live like that, especially, I spent 20 years in the army, you know, we just some crazy people up in there and talking a lot of junk. But the truth is, for me, it was hard. It was so hard, even while I was in the military, have to get up in front of soldiers and everything and stuff. And I was a leader there, but it was still uncomfortable, even to this day. I've been out the military since 2001 and everything, and been through a whole lot of things, but I'm still have that fear of getting up in front of people. Okay. And so I had to sit down one day and man, I mean, I had to meditate and everything, okay, and talk to God and everything about this, because my fear of going live on social media was getting in my way of me making my money. Okay, so what I did, okay, to overcome it, I took baby steps. I started off and I just did a video. I just did a little short video, okay. And I didn't even, you know what? I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna go rewind and look at that video, see what it looked like, because I know I'll back out. So I just closed my eyes and I just pushed send. Just because it's just a video, it's not a lie. Nobody gonna talk back to you or whatever. I said, okay. So then I said, I thought I did good, and I got all these response back from people. I mean, I got over, oh my God. Matter of fact, I got over 1,000 views. I got like 50 response. People was telling me how I did well, even though I was being shy looking. But it boosted my confidence when that happened. Okay, so I did another recording. I did a couple of recordings. Okay, I did a couple of recordings, and even with this business right here with pharmacy, I started off doing it with my other business. But then as I was recording and I was getting all these likes and love, it would just give me confidence. And then finally on February the 9th, I did my first live. And I'm just sitting there and I didn't realize how I felt. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun here. And now I'm doing it over and over. I'm not an expert on it. I'm not that all, like some people are just really, really interesting. You're like, oh, I'm not all that. I just, smile and everything, get to the point, and I might say something goofy or something. And now I'm able to do that. I'm still an introvert on other areas though, going up to people, strangers about things, but I'm gonna get there. So I just want to put that out there.
I have a couple of things to say on that. Okay. So first, yes, just press and go, right? When I would do lives, I would watch it before I would let it release, and that was my problem. So you need to just pick the phone up, do the live, hit the go, and let it go, and do not rewatch it. Number one. The next thing that I want to talk about is a study that was done on children, and they gave the children a task that could not be completed. It was a puzzle that did not have a solution. And they let one group go in just as the children, and they worked at it, and then they gave up. They had another group go in, and they told the children to pretend that they were Batman or Superman or whatever, right? The children that were told to act as an alter ego, as in someone else, worked harder at the problem for longer. So what that really says is create an alter ego. So we were talking about the boutique owner, right? So what are the qualities of that boutique owner? Well, she's confident. She can do a lie without a problem, right? Build up all of the assets that this individual has, and then when you pick up that phone to do the live, step into the skin or ego of that individual. Name her. Like we can talk about the fact that Beyonce had Sasha Fierce and that there were so many of them, right? Like if you look at celebrities and athletes, they have built a persona and they name it something different. And then when they go to do something that is challenging for themselves, they step into that persona. Earlier, when I was talking about power pantaloons, when I was diagnosed with cancer, they gave me a 5% chance of survival. And I said, that does not work for me. And I visualized myself putting on Wonder Woman's actual underwear, right? Like power pantaloons. That was my visualizing, because to me, Wonder Woman doesn't die, right? So that was the visualization. That was the alter ego that I presented with for the worst year of my life, going through that cancer diagnosis. There is a book. It is called The Alter Ego. It is written by Todd Herman, and it goes really deep into creating different egos, alter egos for yourself. And I highly recommend doing that. And that's all I have for today. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, commentaries?
No, this was great, Tanya. You know, you always do it or every time, you know, and this is something that I was just talking to you about anyway. So I don't know how we just spoke about this, but it was touching me. And I thank you to all the ladies who, said everything from, doing content, Jennifer and Nadia, and, so thank you. And I
Absolutely.
appreciate y'all. And
Th- This, this,
I took notes. I took a
this,
whole thing of notes.
this 1,000% was ChatGPT helping me write this training, right?
Wow.
I asked it for suggestions on training. I've been working with my chat for a while about who I want to become, who I want to help, how I serve, right? And it gave me a bunch of ideas. And I was like, mindset and boutique owners. I think that that's the thing that we need to work on today. And I did that before we had our conversation. I just think that's funny.
It
Yes,
is.
Pebble.
It is. And thank you. And see you guys later.
Miss Pebbles.
He is done. Unmute. You muted. Pebbles, you are muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you, honey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. It was surely can
You're breaking up a bit.
me.
It's still very staticky. Can you write it in the chat for us? Or is it
Yeah.
too much?
There's the book. I put it in the Quiet Storm, y'all.
It's
The
an
Ultra
excellent book.
Ego.
Yeah.
I just got it on my Audible.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, Pebbles, just put what you want to say into the chats for us. That way we can address your
It's
comments or
Facebook.
concerns.
If
But
more
yeah, put it in Facebook. Thank you, everybody.